Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Todd Simmondinga, and I'm a facilitator and coach here at CLE. Our learning today will focus on using plan, do, study, act cycles, or PDSA cycles, as a school leader. PDSA cycles are a tool for testing a change by planning it, trying it, observing, and learning from the results, and then acting on what you've learned. The PDSA process is actually something that we use quite frequently, albeit informally, and without even realizing it, in both our personal and professional lives. For example, my goal might be to increase the frequency that I work out in order to increase my body strength and improve my energy level. So I set a goal to go to the gym 4 times a week instead of just my normal 2 times a week. After a month or two, I assess the impact of the change based on the informal data that I've collected. In this case, the central questions being, do I feel stronger and do I have more energy? Based on that data, I then decide if I'll adopt, adapt, amplify, or abandon my change idea, and then repeat the process as necessary. The why here is that by incorporating PDSA cycles into your improvement practice with intentionality, it will support you in maximizing the impact of your change ideas and more effectively address the inequities identified within your focal groups. Before we get into the details of the PDSA process, let's take a quick look at the process from a drone view in order to provide some context. In the plan stage, you'll craft a change idea centered in the instructional core. In the do stage, you'll put your change idea into action and collect data. In the study stage, you'll analyze the data to assess the overall impact of your change idea. And in the final stage, the act stage, you'll determine next steps for your change idea. It's important to note that each step of the process is time-bound, with the entire process lasting no more than 30 to 60 days. In step 1 of the PDSA cycle, it's the planning stage where you'll identify a change that overcomes barriers identified in the root cause analysis, reaches towards your identified goal, advances your instructional core vision, helps you to identify which core leadership practice you'll use to lead the change, ensure that your effective change idea meets the following criteria. 1, it starts small. 2, it's designed with input from others. 3, improves educator knowledge and skills. 4, deepens student engagement. And 5, improves rigor and relevance of content. In step 2, you'll implement your change idea. This is the do step of the PDSA cycle. Here, you'll collaborate with stakeholders to put your change ideas into action and start collecting data. At the conclusion of step 2, you'll answer 2 important questions. What actually happened? And what data did you collect? In step 3, you'll assess the impact of the change idea and identify next steps. This is the study portion of the PDSA cycle. Here, you'll analyze the data you collected and answer 2 important questions. How did the results compare to your prediction? And what was the impact of your change idea on the focal group? In step 4 of the process, you'll take action or determine next steps based on your analysis of the data collected and the overall impact of your change idea on the focal group. Your options here are 1, to adopt the change. The evidence supports that the change idea is effective. 2, adapt the change idea if the evidence suggests that the change idea needs adjusted in order to be more effective. 3, amplify your change idea. Or 4, abandon your change idea. It's important to note that regardless of which option you select in step 4, you'll repeat the PDSA cycle starting at either step 1 or step 2 depending on if any changes were made. For additional information on the PDSA process and many other resources, please visit us at glee.org. Thanks for watching.